the story of the birth of the Messiah. In those days, a decree was issued by the Emperor Augustus for a registration to be made throughout the Roman world. This was the first registration of its kind. It took place when Quirinius was governor of Syria.
I decree that everyone must go to his own town to be registered as living in the Roman Empire.
Joseph went up to Judea from the town of Nazareth in Galilee to register the city of David, called Bethlehem, because he was of the house of David by descent, and with him went Mary, who was betrothed to him.
O little town of Bethlehem, how still we see thee lie, above thy deep and dreamless sleep, the silent stars go by. Yet in thy dark tree shineth the everlasting light. The hopes and fears of all the years are met in thee tonight. How silently the wondrous gift is given. So God imparts to human hearts the blessings of his hand. No ear may hear his coming, but in this world of sin, where meek souls will receive him still, the dear Christ enters in.
Do you have room for us tonight?
No.
Innkeeper, do you have room for us tonight? My wife is with child and she is very tired.
No, I'm sorry. I do not have room because of all the people in town. Wait, you could stay in the animal stable if you don't mind.
Now, in this same night, there were shepherds in the field keeping watch through the cold and windy night over their flocks.
O come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. O come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. O come, let us adore him. O come, let us adore him. O come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. See how the shepherds summoned to his cradle, leaving their flocks drawing nigh to gaze. We too will thither bend our joyful footsteps. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. The sinners poor and in the manger, we would embrace thee with love and awe. Who would not love thee, loving us so dearly? Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord.
Suddenly there stood before the shepherds an angel of the Lord, and the splendor of the Lord shone round about them. The shepherds were terror-stricken, but the angel said,
"Do not be afraid. I have good news for you. There is great joy coming to the whole people. Today, in the city of David, a deliverer has been born to you, the Messiah, the Lord. And this is your sign. You will find a baby lying, wrapped in swaddling clothes, in a manger."
All at once there was with the angel a great company of the heavenly host, singing the praises of God.
The herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled. Joyful all ye nations rise, join the triumph of the skies. With the angelic host proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark, the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Christ by highest heaven adore, Christ the everlasting Lord. Late in time behold him come, offspring of the Virgin's womb. Veil in flesh the Godhead see, hail the incarnate deity. Jesus man with us to dwell, Jesus our Emmanuel. Hark, the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King.
After the angels had left them and gone into heaven, the shepherds said to one another,
"Come, we must go straight to Bethlehem and see the thing that has happened, which the Lord has made known to us."
So they went with all speed and found their way to Mary and Joseph, and the baby was lying in the manger. When they saw him, they recounted what they had just been told about this child, and all who heard were astonished at what the shepherds said. But Mary treasured up all these things and pondered them in her heart.
little Lord Jesus lay down his sweet head. The stars in the bright sky looked down where he lay. The little Lord Jesus asleep on the hay. The cattle are lowing, the baby awakes, but little Lord Jesus no crying he makes. I love thee, Lord Jesus, look down from the sky and stay by my side until morning is nigh. Be near me, Lord Jesus, I ask thee to stay close by me forever and love me, I pray. Bless all the dear children in thy tender care, and fit us for heaven to live with thee there.
After his birth, astrologers from the east arrived in Jerusalem asking,
"Where is this child who is born King of the Jews? We have observed the rising of his star and have come to pay him homage."
King Herod was greatly perturbed when he heard this. Herod called the astrologers together and told them to make a careful inquiry for the child. They set out to do the king's bidding, and the star which they had seen at its rising went ahead of them until it stopped above the place where the child lay.
We three kings of Oriental, bearing gifts we traverse afar, field and fountain, more than mountain, following yonder star. Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light.
Entering the house, they saw the child with Mary his mother, and bowed to the ground in homage to him. Then they opened their treasures and offered him gifts, gold, frankincense, and myrrh. And being warned in a dream not to go back to Herod, they returned home another way.
Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. While shepherds kept their watching, oh, silent flocks by night, behold, throughout the heavens there shone a holy light. Go tell it on the mountains, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountains, that Jesus Christ is born. Down in the lonely manger, the humble Christ was born, and God sent us salvation that blessed Christmas morn. Go tell it on the mountains, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountains that Jesus Christ is born.